Hi guys, it's Paula and I hope you are doing well. This is going to be a monthly update for Project 10 Uses. I love this project so much. The whole point is to pick 10 items from my makeup stash, use them 10 times, not necessarily makeup. It could be perfume or nail polish, but to pick 10 items from my beauty stash, use them 10 times, and then roll them out so that there's always 10 products that I'm working on and charting my usage. It's a good way for me to rotate through more of my stash that I possibly would not be touching otherwise, because as a project planner, I do have a tendency to zero in and focus on a very small set of makeup products and the larger whole is ignored. So this project kind of forces me to get out of my comfort zone and play around with some other items. I'm really excited about this update because I've hit my 10 use goal on 5 products, and I'm really excited about the product I'm rolling in to replace those 5 items. So let's talk about the 5 items I hit my goal on. The item that has been in this project the longest at this point is this guy right here. This is my Ulta Beauty Glitter Liquid Liner in the shade Dang. It came with the Melissa Michelle Bling It On palette, the one with the little heart-shaped pans. I have talked about this in previous updates. This product looks amazing in the package. When I just stare at this packaging, I could look at it all day long. It is beautiful. Unfortunately, this does not do a whole lot for my eyes. I've tried it as a liner. I've tried it as an all-over glitter. In the end, the way I liked it best was all over my lid as a glitter, but it didn't do quite as much as I had hoped. That being said, I got 10 uses out of it, and there doesn't seem to be that much product left in here. I feel like I've used a ton of product just from those 10 uses. So I'm gonna stick this around. Maybe I'll put it in a project around the holidays and try to finish it off, but it's rolling out of this project today. The next item I absolutely love. I enjoyed every minute of wearing this product, and that is this Maybelline lipstick in the shade Hot Plum. It is me in a lipstick. If I was a lipstick, this is what I would be. It is so beautiful. I just love that shade. I loved it. I enjoyed every look. I would love to put this in a project and really try to get the most use out of this as possible. Obviously, I don't want to finish it off, but I want to use it. I don't want it sitting around not going bad in the office and not using it. So I'm in that situation where I love it so much, I don't want to use it, but I love it so much I have to use it because I don't want it to go bad. So maybe it will be rolling into a project down the road, but for now it's rolling out of this project. The next item I hit my 10 uses on is this BH Cosmetics Rose Blush Duo. I ended up putting the 2 sides in as 2 separate items. I wanted to use this one 10 times and I wanted to use this side 10 times. I thought maybe this would be my blush and this would be my highlighter. Turns out the only way I was able to use this at all was by mixing them together, and I really needed more of this than this. And I demonstrated this in a Get Ready With Me in the past month, but basically what I did was I would do like tap, 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 little tap, 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 little tap. And that gave me plenty of color on my cheeks. Anything more would have been way too much. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to really test these 2 pans out individually. They only worked out together, but I actually loved the way they looked together. I absolutely loved it. I loved my blush every day that I wore these 2. I really enjoyed it. But this side alone is a bit too much pigment for my skin tone. And the last item that I hit my 10 uses on is my e.l.f. lip balm, the tinted lip balm in the shade Grapefruit. Oh, whatever sticker was on it fell. Yeah, no, there it is, Grapefruit. Yes, this is the e.l.f. lip balm tint in Grapefruit. I am wearing it for the 10th time today on top of another orangey lipstick. I like this, but I didn't love it. I loved the scent. It smells like vanilla cookies. It smells amazing. And it's very pigmented. What you see is what you get with this. Even though I have this on top of a lipstick, I feel like this is peeking out more than the lipstick I have on underneath. So it is quite pigmented. The thing it isn't is shiny and moisturizing, and I would like it to be those two things as well. If it was shinier and more moisturizing, this would be like an all-time favorite. It's probably not as moisturizing, because if it was really moisturizing, it would probably be slipping around all over my face and then I would look strange. So I'm guessing they had to take some of that moisture out of it so that it would kind of stay put on the lips, because it's basically like a lipstick. I mean, this is pretty pigmented. I have it on top of another lip product, but so I've just like touched my finger in there, and that's what I picked up. I mean, you can see it's pretty pigmented. There's a lot of color there. And there is shine, but I don't know. It just never really left my lips feeling very moisturizing. But I enjoyed using this, and I'm glad I got 10 uses out of it. I'm also happy to see an itty bitty dip forming in there. It's just a little baby dip, but that's kind of cool. Okay, let's go over the 5 products that are rolling over to next month. The first one is my nail polish. This is Kale Polish in the shade Gumption. I love this color, but I've only used it 2 times now. I did not do a pedicure on my toes in the last month. I am due for a new one very, very soon. So I'm guessing we will be at 3 uses by next update. I was complaining about how I have not been painting my nails, which is still the case. I still haven't painted my nails. But one of the reasons I was complaining about painting my nails is that I'm doing the dishes now. When my mother-in-law was living with us, she did the dishes every day. I would come home from work and there wouldn't be a dirty dish to be found. They would already be washed by the time we got home. It was really sweet of her to do that. She never had to, but it was her way of contributing to our household. And it was greatly appreciated, because I started doing manicures very regularly. And unfortunately, since her passing, I am, of course, obviously, now doing the dishes. And I just didn't feel like I could justify doing my nails because my manicure wouldn't hold up. And several of you guys commented that I should buy some kitchen gloves and wear them when I do dishes. And although I still have not painted my nails, I have bought the gloves and they're in the kitchen. I haven't used them yet, but if I ever do decide to paint my nails, I will use the gloves and try that out. So thank you to those of you who suggested I just buy some kitchen gloves, and that will save my manicure, because I should have thought of that, but I didn't. So thank you for that. Hopefully I will get around to doing a manicure in the next month, but still hasn't happened. And I have to say, my nails are feeling and looking really healthy. So it's amazing what 4 months of not painting your nails can do for your nails. I should really file them. They're just kind of long and crazy, but they're healthy. They're not chipped. They're not snaggly. They're just really strong and healthy. And that's, I mean, it's summer, so my nails generally do better in the summer than in the winter, but they're really happy right now. And that's with 4 months of no nail polish. So just a little side note. The next item is my Stila Sea Siren. I think I've used this once in the past month. We're up to 4 uses. I'm not reaching for this quite as much as I thought I would be, but I love this product very much. And I don't mind it being in here, and I look forward to every time I use it. I just am still at 4 uses. The next one is this Salty Cosmetics loose eyeshadow in the shade Glamazoid. It looks very white in the packaging, but it actually has a very pink shift. I have tried this in the past month as an inner corner highlight, but I've also tried this as a face highlight. It's a little bit matte. I would like it more if it had some more shimmer to it. It's just a very matte powder, which I still feel like I need to put a highlight on top of it, even if I use it as a highlighter. But I did use this that way, and I thought that was interesting. So I am up to 4 uses for this as well. Next is this Maybelline lipstick in the shade Peach Poppy. I'm only at 8 uses now. I thought I would have been at 10 by today, but only 8. This color is a little bit light for me, but I do like it and I'm enjoying it. I should have this rolled out by next month. And finally, I have my NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Antwerp. I am up to 3 uses with this. I love this lipstick. It is beautiful. I absolutely love it. I'm so glad I put this lipstick into this project. I've enjoyed the 3 times I've used it. It's very matte, it's very pigmented, it stays on pretty well. I mean, I can't eat like pizza and expect it to look perfect, but it really holds up throughout the day and kind of leaves a nice even stain on my lips as it does wear off. So I love this very much, and I'm looking forward to rolling this over and continuing to use it next month. We'll see if I hit my goal by next update, but we're at 3 uses today. All right, guys, so I hit my goal on 5 products, and I get to roll in 5 new products. I have been having a lot of fun lately with rolling in face palettes, and so this past time I rolled this one in. It's a duo, and so I really enjoyed working on that, and I knew I wanted to roll in another face palette. And I am so excited to have hit the goal on 5 items, because that means I've decided to roll in this guy right here. Oh my gosh, I am so excited to do this. This is the Becca and Jaclyn Hill collaboration palette. This is the Champagne Collection face palette. I have never used this even once. This is brand new. It is untouched, unswatched. I have never used this even once, which is ridiculous. I mean, this is definitely part of my mentality of don't touch it, it's so beautiful, don't use it, just leave it alone. And I'm trying to break myself of that mentality, because something this gorgeous should be used, should be enjoyed, and should be loved. And if I do ever pan everything out of here, I will absolutely repress another powder into this, because it is that gorgeous. I don't ever want to get rid of this packaging, but I should be using the products inside of it. So here it is right here. I still have my little sheet with the names, and here is the palette. As you can see, it is completely untouched. It is pristine. Oh my gosh, I am so excited. So for those of you that don't know, this blush up here, or highlight, is called Rose Spritz. This bronzy blushy shade is called Amaretto, and this very bright shade over here is called Pamplemousse. This highlight shade down here is Champagne Pop, and this shade down here is Prosecco Pop. I'm so excited. I am so excited to be using this. I cannot wait to finally treat myself to this palette that has been in my collection for like, I don't know, 3 years now, and I've never used it even once. So that's what this project is all about. It's forcing me and encouraging me to explore more of my collection, because I have a long time habit of using products I don't love and saving the products I do love for one day. And I don't want to be like that anymore. I want to enjoy the products I love, and if that means decluttering the products I don't love, then that's fine too. But I'm trying to get my head in that mindset very much, and I'm so excited to be working on this starting tomorrow. All right, guys, that is it for this exciting update. I will start tracking my usage on these items. Hopefully I will have more to roll out for next month. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.